Hello, we're doing this thingy. We're going to do a full gameplay. And it's on Aatrox, who's a good champion. We're going to start a longsword, no potions. Potions are for nerds. Going to walk right. We started our E. We're taking these rooms. We're good. I don't even know what half we can do, but we're going to do poke people. We're against a Pantheon, so that means we win. Pantheon is a bad champion. We also got a person who hasn't bought anything, which is an intellectual move by them, really outwitting their opponents. I gotta make sure this is recording because I'm not doing this again. This is pretty boring. Alright, I think it's recording. Yeah, it's recording. I've never done one of these thingies before, so if I don't know what I'm doing, it's probably because I'm not. So they changed the minions apparently, so they give less gold. So I'm gonna miss even more CS. But it's actually that you don't miss the CS in this game. It's a common misconception. Is that really what I'm doing? It's an intellectual long-term investment. I'm giving the CS to my minions. Because you see the minions now? They already have an item, which is pretty good. Really, that's a good item. It's probably worth a lot of gold. Taking 45% of my health per turret shot. If I could buy that item, I mean, I'd probably buy it. It's pretty good. So, which means that they have the that one room, futures market. Yeah, that's the one. So you don't want your minions to have their that, right? So you gotta let the minions take some of the CS. Because really, if you don't, you're just not setting a good example for minions. I hit him. Look at that. Look at that damage. He did the same with one of his Qs, but again, build isn't about being good. It's about hitting people occasionally. You see, we're going to walk at him, and we're going to hit him. Look at that damage. I don't know, is that enough damage? I don't know. So why are we playing this? Because Aatrox is fun. That's why we're doing it. You gotta play not the meta, because the meta is... I actually don't know what the meta is, but it's not Aatrox, I'll tell you that much. So a lot of people would say take Conqueror. Now, me being an intellectual, have surpassed the need for such a room. Because Conqueror makes you do true damage, and the problem with true damage is that it can't be reduced, right? But if it gets reduced, that means your opponent thinks you do less damage. That's how it works. Because if they're a tank, you see, let's see this guy, if this Pantheon builds a bunch of armor, and I don't do damage to him, these guys, the other guys, they'll think, hey, he's Aatrox, he's bad at the game, doesn't do any damage, I'm gonna miss this cannon. Gave it to my minions. So they're going to think I don't do damage, but in reality, I do all the damage. And you see this guy? He's about to die of minions. Yeah, look at that. Look at it. Beautiful. We're going to do a magical technique I like to call the flash auto sometime, maybe. If we hit him with one more thingy, yeah, we're going to do that. Oh, they got first blood, so I can int as hard as I want, and it's not good. Don't int, okay? Don't do it. This is a joke. Don't do it, okay? Or do. I really don't care what you do. If it's in my game, I'd rather you not do it, but I am a cool dude, I have been called. So I will allow it. You see, you can't actually kill him because he's Pantheon. He's got this big shieldy boy. And the cannon minions don't proc it anymore, so I can't do some maneuvers. So, this Talon, they got a Talon jungle, so you're probably gonna go top, maybe, I don't know. They got this person and these people. So it's a pretty good team I got. I don't know. Maybe it's a bad team. I don't know. We got this team. We hope there's like a 3-man I think I got paired up with, which is good. So let's hope they hard carry us because really we can't actually kill this. Do you see this cannon minion? This time my minions let me get it. Your minions are actually really nice, People will say that the minions aren't good and that they kill them and they don't attack people when they hit you. But it's not the truth. Minions are the coolest guys. Look at this Talon. I'm gonna walk him because he's level 3 and he got a blue buff, which is really good for me because I need the mana. You see Aatrox, look at that mana bar. It goes down so fast. This Pantheon, level 5, that's 5 levels higher than someone who wasn't playing the game. Common knowledge for you. That's pretty cool. As soon as we get out, we can try to attack him. It's Cassidon. Ooh, is he got flash? He does, but he's Okay. Will he make it out? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. That's a funny meme. Haha. We're gonna hit him? No, we aren't. But he's expecting it now. So that's just physical damage now. It used to do magic damage, I think. So I'll probably build like a lethality thingy so I can hit him. I don't even know. I've done this once before and it was an all for one. Uh, yeah, it was pretty fun actually. Now I would go in now because I have my thingy, but it's already gone. So it's not an intellectual move to go in because I have waiting and get my art. You see this cannon minion? Do I get him? Yes, I do. Ooh, I got 4 minions at a time. That's ooh, pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, look at him. I'm gonna whack him, but you see, I intellectually didn't because I was taking the turret. And now look at that. He's a fool. He got hit by my E. If I hit him with an E on a champion that actually did damage, oh boy, he would have taken more. I think he's gone now. So whenever you're putting back, it's actually a common misconception that you should back to buy items. Because if they come back with items and you don't have any, they'll kill you. But that's actually not true. You gotta take all the time you can. You gotta always hard push the wave. Get it onto the tower. Look at that. I have 33 CS. Whoa, wait, I have more CS than him. I think Riot Games has messed up because if you ask anyone, they'll say that I don't get any CS. But apparently I am now. So it's pretty cool. This Pantheon took Ignite like a fool. You gotta always take Teleport so you can acquire the most CS possible. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's already low, and you're Aatrox, so it doesn't matter if that happens. No, 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 don't do it. No, 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 no. This Kha'Zix thinks foolishly that I deal damage, which is couldn't be further from the truth. That I actually don't do damage. So you see, if this Kha'Zix had gone in, whoa ho ho, it would have been real bad. Because you see what happens if he goes in is that he gets a double kill. Because we probably would have killed him, but now he's burned his potions. And look at that damage. Is that good damage? I don't know. I honestly don't know. So okay, they're hitting us up with the question mark dingy. If we see that jungler bot, so we can do nothing. You gotta expect maybe he's secretly Shaco, you know? Did you ever think to expect that? No, you didn't. So maybe he's a LeBlanc in disguise, because that seems like something LeBlanc would do. They're tricky. So you gotta be very careful, and whenever possible, hit your opponent up with a solid maneuver. So what you're doing now, you're walking back, and look at that. He has to walk all the way up here if he wants minions. And this man, he's already walking back again, and I'm out CSing him. So really, it's good. I don't know what I'm doing in this game actually, or any game, for that matter. I'm rambling at this point. How about that new Aurelia? You know, I haven't played against them yet, but apparently they may or may not be good. I actually haven't heard about how they're doing, but it seems like they are not as good as Aatrox. Because look at him. He has more healing than Aurelia would ever want to have. Look at that, I'm healing 60 on every 3 autos. Whoa, it's almost like I would build a Doran's shield or like any item and do better. You see this talent? He's not completing his jungle item, which is a foolish move by him. You're gonna want to always complete that jungle item because, I don't know. If I was a good jungler, I could tell you these tips, but I don't think you're here for a intellectual player. You're here for me and my funny, witty banter I can go. And you see this guy? Oh, look at him. Whoa, this Kha'Zix got him all alone. If you're ever fighting someone, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get him low, but then also die. Because you want your teammates to be able to get some gold by getting the assist. Because really, it's just a nice thing to do. You got to let your teammates do stuff. So you see, I would have helped him there, but he got it. And that he's going to hard carry this game, trust me. He's a master. You got to hit him up with the question mark doodle, even if they're already there. Confuse your teammates. Keep him. You see, I play without the volume on, and I've played against people like a Kled and a Scion, so that's how you get high map awareness. If you want to know how to play the game good, you have to get map awareness. That's all you need. Nothing else actually matters. Look at that poke. Look at that. You know a champion with that much poke? All of these champions, I tell ya. No, 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 no. I will hit him up with a no. Bad idea. you gotta tell him that it's not a good thing to do. Because if what you want to do, you want to CS the whole game. Because you gotta be a monster late game. You gotta walk down and help him. Because you see, this man, he may be an intellectual. And wait, he gets away. You see, the champion, he's good. This man's an intellectual. I don't even know. But he appears. Oh, but I've got revealed by the ball. Who gets this blue buff? That's the question. It appears it was Talon. He smited it away from his mid laner. You always want to get your secure your own buffs as a jungler. You can't be set behind by giving your buffs to other people. Although even a nice move, jungler, you gotta get fed. You see this Kazakh? He's getting fed. I'm not gonna go take a scuttle crab. Some people go take a scuttle crab, but really, the scuttle crab is for your junglers. You look at that. We're starting to do damage, and we got a longsword. Um, Now you would say, hey, you could build items, and teleport back to lane, or just walk back to lane. You know, all of these things that are honestly a thing you can do. But you're wrong. I can't actually do that because I'm bad at the game. But look, who's bad at the game now? Ha 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 ha. We've hit him up with a maneuver. And I'm going to check if this is still recording again. Alright, good. Good. So you see this Pantheon? Look at him. I stopped his back. Now, the only problem with this build is that your E has a lengthy cooldown. It's not long, it's lengthy. You gotta use intellectual terms. Because it makes people think you're smart, and if people think you're smart, well then who? So, you might ask, hey, why are you taking Comet and not Lethal Tempo, which I guess is the rune you take on Aatrox? Well, because think about that. With Lethal Tempo, you do most of your damage with these 3 yellow lines. That's what the rune looks like. But really, if you were doing all your damage with 3 yellow lines, think of how bad that could be. 3 yellow lines? Would you trust 3 yellow lines? I don't know, I don't think I would. What are those yellow lines hiding? But you see, with this you do a blue circle, and that does all your damage right there. 480, I've hit with 100% of them. See, that's good. You hit with all of them, because your E slows them, and even if you don't have your E, your Q, it hits them and knocks them away. So, think of how good that would be. Oh, he's moving. He's placed down a ward. I didn't see him do it, but there he is. I hit him up with a, hey, he's not here. There he is. Hit him. Oh, he's gone away. Look at that. He outdamaged me because he is truly the superior. I got a flash away there, and he also flashed. But the fool, he doesn't understand that he can't. Ooh, he killed me. So you see, he killed me not because he's incredibly ahead in items, but because I'm a intellectual. And if I die, he gets. What do I get now? I get to go back and get items. They made this Ninja Tabby thing do something new. I read the patch notes because the game takes a long time to patch. You see this bot lane? It's doing stuff. Oh no, it's a Talon. Whoa, they hit them. Look at that maneuver. You see, I panned away from the screen, and that's how they lost. That I wasn't there for moral support. But you see this Pantheon? He's behind in CS, right? No, he's ahead in CS. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. We'll have to get all of this CS. People will tell you how to CS well. It's all wrong. CSing is a concept invented by someone who probably knew how to play the game. But contrary to popular belief, most people don't know how to play the game. Like me. That's a prime example. Someone who does not know how to play the game. Now this Pantheon, he's got his ultimate move, and I'm gonna have to warn my team about it. But I did. I hit him with the yellow question mark move. This Cassident, he got away. It's good. He's safe. So they have 8 kills and we have 7. But this thing looks pretty good. Our ADC, they're pretty fed, which is good. We have the same items, but he has a potion. You fool! I didn't even buy any potions this game. That's how I know that I'm gonna win. Because potions, that's 50 gold that you could spend, and all it does is heal you. But if all I wanted was healing, well, I play a champion that heals. Like you see, like Aatrox. Aatrox is a champion that heals. Now, I think our jungler, he might be looking for a gank. But I think he's not, because remember I told him it was a bad idea to gank. Which is a move that is a fancy maneuver for what we like to call intellectual play. You see, our jungler won't gank, so he ganked bot and mid, and they got kills. So what that really means is that Aatrox is the best champion, because I'm holding my own against this guy. And Talon walked up to this bush once. So I've basically been camped this game. You see, it's funny, I'm a professional YouTuber now, because I complained about camping when I got ganked once. It's funny. Laugh. You're probably not laughing, I don't know. But if you are, good job. That's what I want you to do. You're falling right into my trap. Haha. You fool. Now, what you gotta do is you gotta hard push the wave at this point to attract as much attention top as you want, so your bot lane can get even more fed and get the towers. And look, again, the dragon, that's a water dragon boy, which is a pretty good one. It heals you, which is all you really would ever want from a dragon. Like, if you can get a pet, and the pet makes you not die, I mean, you do kill the pet to make it not die, but that's beside the point. You see, if you got a pet, say you got a pet dog, and like if the dog was like, "Hey, I'm a dog, but because I'm your pet, you don't die. You'd want that dog." Uh, so our team got it, which is good. Because if our team didn't get it, it'd probably be not good, because their team could get it. So that's how it works. See, you've already learned more than you ever would watching some other thing. They don't even tell you how to play Aatrox. So you see, he has outdamaged me with a couple attacks, which really goes to show how Aatrox is best champion. Because if you can lose in the lane, that means that they win in the lane. And when they win, they're going to be like, hey, this is easy. This guy's bad at the game and I can beat him. So they'll stay there, which is a not intellectual move, as we call it in the industry. Because if he stays, that means that he can't go and help anyone. And if he got fire hand move, and I got purple circle, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Move. Oh no, it's a Talon. I'm gonna run away aggressively. And you gotta give him the thumb up. You gotta give him the A plus for trying. You can ping that he ignited, even though he didn't, because it makes your team think it's easy. Oh, look at this. He's gonna go and he's gonna do stuff. But unfortunately, I get the kill. Give him the thumbs up for effort. He's taxing my lane, you see. That's an intellectual move. If I was jungling, I would always tax the lane. Because really, if you're not taxing, you gotta prepare people for real life. You gotta show them that tax is big and that you gotta spend all your money on tax. So this guy, he wants to fight him, but he doesn't know that I actually don't do anything. So I think he's staying here and he's leaving now. This is good, because he gets to go and help other people, and their jungler, he's still top. So I have already won the lane, you see? I've done a bit of damage to his tower, and he's done a bit less. So the game is already over. It is over before it even started. Look at that. You take Demolish so you can push the tower. People will take stuff like the bone plating maneuver move, which is not good. You see, he did a lot of damage there, but he'll never catch me, not with my maneuver move. Oh, we got him. You see, that's the cool thing about Aatrox, he doesn't die. And you see, this man will ping that he's there. Always ping. Now I would stay. I would leave, as an intellectual would. But I could also stay, because Aatrox heals big health. Look at that, he got the kill. You gotta always want to ping what they used. Ping that he ignited, yeah. Because now your team knows that he ignited. If you can see he ignited by him almost being dead. That's why you take teleport, because ignite doesn't kill people. As you can see by this very small sample size, that this guy didn't die. So really, there's no question you take teleport. Now look at this tower, it's gone. Wait, we got the first turret? Wow. That very rarely happens, because I'm so good at the game that I like to give the gold to my teammates. But in this particular event, my teammates were so good, and they were so nice that they let me have the gold. So what you're going to want to do now, you're going to want to walk around. You see, I would back, but I don't have nearly enough gold to buy something. I can buy stuff, but you gotta wait. I'm gonna walk to this bottom lane, because they need some help. Some people would stay in their lane, but that's a not intellectual move, again. I'm gonna say that a lot because that's what you got. That's what you need to know. If you say something a lot, people learn it a lot. Uh, mm, this, you can put that as a quote right there. Tell them that. It sounds pretty cool if you tell them that. Haha, fool! I have outpoked you. The maneuver. See, even the minion thinks it's good. But that minion, I have not once seen that minion think someone else was good. So that must mean the minion likes me for my great skills. Now, you see this man, he could come to me, and he didn't. Good. Uh, Only a non-intellectual would come here. So, again, I took Purple Man, so I can go quickly and help out this, which is what you want to do. Remember to help out your stuff. We gotta build one of these things into this. We'll buy this one, because that one, it looks kind of cool. You see, it looks like a shovel. I mean, it doesn't in any way. But if I say it looks like a shovel, it may or may not look like a shovel. So he also got my tower. So that's, but we got a tower while we're doing that, so that's good. And remember, we got the first one, so that's the one that gives money. And he has given me all these minions that I can take, and I let my minions take these ones. Because, see, your minions, they take their time, they're intellectuals. And they will help that, and they'll go slowly. See, if you were doing it, you'd go too fast. And you see, right now, they're all alive. You gotta ping that they're teleporting, because that's good. So these minions, they're gonna really slowly do the work, which is what you're gonna want. Because in a while, maybe a minute, when the minions are done, well, that could be a whole different game you're playing at that point. Uh, because they could all be dead, or you could all be dead. And that really changes a lot. Uh, I think at this time people would say like, hey, like and subscribe and comment. But you see, I'm not going to say that because I am a intellectual. That really all you have to do is you dislike and unsubscribe from other people. That's what you have to do. Uh, so what you're going to want to do is go and go into the comments, you know, because that's a nice thing. And tell me how you think I did, because I don't know. I think I did pretty well. Maneuver. We outmaneuvered them. And now we're going real fast. Uh, they're going for a fight right there, which is a bad idea. You see, that's a bad idea. Don't go for that fight. We gotta go and get the tower, because it's objectives. That's what you're going for, remember. So, while we're doing that, we gotta poke them. Always poke them, remember. Because if you're not poking them, then they could poke you. And, I don't know, but being poked is not really good. So how's this? We got a lot of this. We got a big number there, and we're gonna go get an even bigger number. Now, someone could say, hey, you're not helping your team. But, you see, my team is doing very well, I think. I don't know. So I don't think I need to help them. And this is why you take Purple Man too. Because, hey, if my team says, hey, we need help, you know, they can say that. And I'll be, okay, I'm there. You see, we're 2 levels ahead of this guy, and he's got a blue buff. So, again, as I said before, we really need the mana. It's a vital part to us playing the game. He altered, so that's good. And we got him away. That's all that matters, is that he's not there. Look at him. Oh no, they're both here, which is good. You've attracted more attention. It's very good. People will go take maybe their Gwomp now, but that's an unintellectual move. Now, I'm gonna go get this shovel, because I can dig stuff up. And that's actually how the game works. If you build the shovel, you can get the mini game of digging stuff up. You can dig for treasure. That's how this game works, right? Yeah, good. People will say to build stuff like attack speed and lifesteal on you, right? Whereas a good item, it's pretty simple. You're gonna want to go into defense, because defense is good. You know, someone told me, hey, would you rather not get hit or get hit? And I said, hey, I'd rather not get hit. So just like that. What you gotta build, let's build this one, because that one looks kind of funny. Actually, no. We'll build this one. Because when you build this one, you can sit down for a long time. Again, I'm gonna check if it's recording. Alright, it is. That's very good. if you're watching this video, it's April Fool's, haha. You see, that's the actual joke, is that it's not April Fool's, but you probably thought it was. We actually got their guy then, and because of that, it was pretty good. No one got his blue buff though, and ooh, they hit us up with a solid maneuver there. And you gotta help out your team. Remember, your team needs help because they are good at the game and you're not. So you have to help them be less good at the game because you gotta teach them to be humble. And you see that? Because of this shovel, I could insta-kill their stick. That's what they're actually called. You see all of them? You get your number. And you see how mine is lower? That's good. That means I have used less of them, which is very good because you can conserve them. You see this minion? I got it because of these lines of doom. Let's check how these work. That's a lot of damage. This is pretty good. You see, some people would say you gotta fill this up better. Or like it's been a long time, you haven't used it much. Well, really, if that fills up, I can't fill it up anymore, and you won't get the satisfaction. So you gotta conserve it. This has done a lot. This has also done a lot. Look at that 5 shield. Where did I get that shielding from? I think this person gave me one once, but that was pretty good. We've got to thank them for that because that's what we did. We give them the thumbs up. So a lot of people say, "Hey, you're pushed in far." Well, that is true, but as you can see, 2 of them are there, and we have our big minions. That's what they're called. These are big minions. And look at that damage. It's much less now because he built 1 armor item, and that's how it works. Is that he actually built a stop, and he's gonna watch. He's going to stop and watch. That's what you do with this. It doesn't help you in any other way, but you can stop and watch something. I mean, that's how the name kind of goes and works. So he's built 1 armor item, so I do no damage now. That's how the game works. But you see, he spent 300 gold on an armor item. He could have spent 300 gold on 2 of these health givers. And you see what a health giver thing does? It gives you health. So what he's done is he didn't get health. Look at that. It's like what I said before. If you could say, hey, you're gonna get hit or you're not gonna get hit, and someone said, give me this thing that makes it, I still get hit. When I get hit, I unget hit. That's a medical term, we call it in the industry. Now, some of you may be saying, yeah, but he built an armor item. Armor items basically do the same thing where you don't get hit. Well, that is true, and I would ask you to please stop being so intellectual, because I need to feel good about that. I got 1 assist, and of course they MIA-ping them, which is a good thing. But you look, I'm out of there, and it's very good. And I decide I'm gonna recall, and I just simply watch that happen. You see, they missed their moves, and that was very easy. They're using all their moves to try to get me. But unfortunately for them, I don't eat fish past 9 a.m. I actually probably do. If I were to eat fish, it probably would be after 9 a.m. Oh, he's going for this. We'll give him some assistance. Now what you're going to want to do, usually you'll turn this onto the other thing so you can fill up your mana. But really, we got to heal up. And you see, we're letting him take the Scuttle Crab. Because the Scuttle Crab is for intellectuals. And if this man takes it, well, he can momentarily feel like an intellectual. Me, of course, I'm already an intellectual. You can see by the fact that I have, I don't know, bought this thing. That helps. Now, people will say stuff about this build, like, hey, it falls off, or it's not good, or why are you playing Aatrox? Well, you see, there's a very good reason behind that. And that's that Conqueror is a bad rune. I don't know. I just wanted to put that in there somewhere. A lot of times Grasp is just better because true damage is good, but it also just, the magic damage from Grasp will also do pretty well near the end of the game because, you know, if they build armor and you do magic damage, it's basically the same as dealing true damage if they build armor. And that Grasp can even restore health and even just give you free health. But Conqueror gives you 20 AD, so it's really up to you. I don't care which one you take. So remember, you see, they're saying some rude stuff about their friends. which is untrue. You see, this guy, he's an intellectual, such as myself. He's bought the shovel, and you see, they're saying the same thing, but that's untrue. They bought the blue shovel. So, really, what we all learned is that everyone is an intellectual, unless you are an intellectual, in which case your intellectualness makes everyone else unintellectual. But if you're even more intellectual than that, you know how to give your intellectualness to other people. See ya.